All right, so we are back with giving My Hero Academia characters Digimon partners, and we're on to Pro Heroes this week. Specifically, 20 that I think are some of the most influential and best heroes. Doesn't mean they're quite the greatest, but we're going to pair them up as good as we can. Quick rules, can't repeat anything else that's been used in any of the videos, but also, we can use anything for these guys because these are the peak. These are meant to be the top of the top. So we're going to start off with Cementos. And Cementos, let me know down below which one is the right pronunciation. He gets Pyramidmon because we don't have a cement Digimon and this thing's made out of giant stone blocks. So that's about as close as we're going to get for it. After Cementos, we have Kamui Woods, who, I'll be honest, was tempted to just give him Woodmon, but I thought this guy ends up like one of the top 10 heroes. He's a bit too strong to just have a champion level Woodmon, so we gave him Blossomon. An argument could also be made for Pinocchimon or Puppetmon, depending on your localization, but I think Blossomon fits pretty damn perfect for him. For our number 3, we have Atgum. And God, I almost got that perfectly slotted in with his background image. Atgum, if you don't know, gets his power from eating a lot of food and then expending all of the energy he would get from that food in one big burst. So I thought, who can we give to him? We don't really have a Snorlax Pokemon, but we do have one that is based on the god of indulgence. So he gets Bacchusmon. Bacchus is Dionysus in Rome, and he is all about indulging the wants and frivolities of your life. Up next, we have 13. 13 seems like it would be difficult to do. 13 has gravitational black holy powers. But we have Super Starmon Black, or Black Super Starmon. He has the powers. He doesn't have the powers of a black hole. It was created from the data of a black hole, and I feel like 13 would appreciate that a lot. But our big guy for our first 5 is Endeavor. And Endeavor is genuinely easy to do. Endeavor gets Apollomon. He's our Roman god of fire and the sun, and you can't get more Endeavor than that, I don't think. Up next, we get Rocklock. Rocklock, some people are going to disagree with my option for Rocklock, but I saw Rocklock having his ability to lock things in place, and I thought he can only do this to inanimate objects. Perfect partner for him would be something that can do it to creatures. Oh, was Soundbirdmon, who is said to be able to put out a screech that can paralyze enemies. A little bit too well. Aesthetically, not so much, but next up we have Tiger Rabbit. And I'll be real, I was just going with aesthetics for this one. We have Simbare Angoromon, who is a jumpy rabbit Digimon who is also strong in the legs. And there are no good images of this Digimon because it hasn't been used outside of one product, not including the card game, but the card game images all kind of suck. But I thought this would work really well for it. We have basically the perfect sparring partner for Tiger Rabbit. Tiger Bunny? Whatever it is. Yeah, I like this. Up next, we have Nezu. Look at this little guy. And I thought we could give him something really adorable, like Cutemon. That kind of throws away his quirk. Because Nezu is not a person with an animal quirk. Nezu is an animal that's super intelligent. So I thought Datamon, who is a self-proclaimed genius. He likes to say that he's the smartest Digimon on the entire planet. Jury's still out on that one, but I think it works pretty well with Nezu, especially with some of his choices definitely not the smartest things in the world. Next, we have Gang Orga. There's an Orcamon. I did consider giving him. There is a Digimon that runs around with a Tommy gun that I think is called Arrestamon, and I thought that fits the gangster vibes a little bit better. But I like showing off the fact that there's an Orcamon because it's an Orcamon. That's adorable. But our big guy, this one is Hawks. Hawks, feel a little sorry for him. Me and my friend got in a bit of a debate over Hawks because he thought he should get the Ninja Bird Digimon. I disagreed because Hawks is all about speaking. He's bird guy, but everything that gets him his way around is talking his way through things, not just like stealthing. So I thought Valkyriemon. Not so much on the double handling. I just thought Valkyriemon and his aesthetics fit really well. And I like the fact that Valkyriemon also has a flying hawk. So it kind of goes. Up next, we have King Vlad, Sekijiro Khan, who he's a vampire. He gets Myotismon. He gets the vampire Digimon. It's how it works. It sucks, but it's how it works. And also, I considered giving him Mallow Myotismon, the big brutish version, but this guy's also a teacher. He's not a dumb. He's just a vampire guy. Next up, we have Edgeshot. Edgeshot I had trouble with. I did consider giving him like just some tiny little microscopic thing to reference the like post-saving Bakugo, but I thought Gravimon. Gravimon has these needles, these wires that he can shoot out, but also he has the ability to flatten himself out, just like Edgeshot. I'm pretty sure he can only go in one dimension with it, so he can't flatten down to a wire, but he can flatten down to paper, I think. Next up, we have Aizawa. Aizawa, we are purely going with aesthetics because we got Balmon. He's got the scarves going on. He's got half his face covered. One of his powers is even a evil eye, which fits really well with the constantly bloodshot eyes of Aizawa. Plus, this guy evolves into Beelzemon, and I could see like Aizawa going down that road real easily. Next, we have Night Eye. Night Eye is all about being able to see the future and being able to interpret that really well. We gave him Ancient Wisemon, who is meant to be so intelligent that he gets glimpses of the future. Perfectly lined up. Not so much in the aesthetics, but they've both got a bit of a green going on. And to wrap up the third group of 5, we have Lady Midnight. It's Lady Devimon. For reasons. But we're going to move on to our final 5 for the evening. Starting up with Snipe. Now, Snipe, I had an idea for, but the idea I was going to use, I have to use for another video. So, Snipe gets Deputymon. Mostly because Snipe's gun is not a sniper. Snipe's gun is close to a pistol or a revolver or something along those lines. Snipe gets the pistol guy. After that, we have Present Mike. Present Mike being the loudmouth and always the over-exuberant one. He gets Shoutmon. Shoutmon is literally just Present Mike if they made him one of the main characters. After him, we have Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm sucked to pick. I just couldn't find anything else. Sorry, no, there is a reason. He can clone himself. That's Ectoplasm's power. Chrysalimon can also clone itself. It's part of the whole Diaboromon arc. Just how that one works. Best genus. We gave Wagarumon. He has genes. they gave a dog genes, we're giving it to best genus. It's how it has to go. And last but not least, you know we had to. We have All Might. All Might gets Bancho Leomon. He's been through some fights. He's one of the physically strongest characters in Digimon. A lot of Digimon have like stronger superpower style things. He is just the strongest brute force character. But that's only when we're talking about this All Might. When we're talking about this All Might, he gets Digimon. And we're gonna throw Digimon over this side for a second. I love the fact that Digimon kind of looks like a cursed version of Bancho Leomon. Like, his hair just stopped growing Super Saiyan and started growing bushy, grow a beard. That's why he's got bandages on his feet, because he shaves them. And he's even got a lion paw on top of his staff. But yeah, those have been our professional heroes for My Hero Academia. Let me know how I did down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. We're pushing for 500, even if it kills us.